Welcome back to the channel, coin master, coin enthusiasts, history lovers, and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into a truly fascinating piece of modern numismatic history, the 2013 Liberty 1-cent coin. Styled like the classic wheat penny, at first glance, it might look like an ordinary cent, but some rare versions of this coin have stunned collectors and made headlines with values starting from an unbelievable 35 cents. $1 million in the current market. That's right, a penny worth hundreds of thousands, and in some rare cases, millions. So, let's uncover the history, the design, and why this coin is making such big money in circulation. The history: the United States 1-cent coin, often called the Liberty 1-cent or more famously the Lincoln cent, has been in continuous circulation since 1909. Originally, the reverse design featured two wheat stalks, giving rise to the name wheat penny. Although the wheat design was officially replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial reverse, collectors still hold deep nostalgia for the wheat penny era. In 2013, during the Lincoln Shield cent period, certain special minting varieties and error coins caught attention because they echoed back to the vintage wheat style or carried striking minting mistakes. That combination of modern rarity with historical tradition made the 2013 wheat-style Liberty cent one of the most talked about pennies in the hobby. Design: features. On the obverse, we still see the familiar bust of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has been the longest-running portrait in U.S. coinage history. Above Lincoln is the word Liberty, alongside the date 2013, marking its year of issue. On the reverse, rare wheat-style varieties bring back the classic look, two wheat stalks framing the denomination 1 cent and the motto E pluribus unum. This blend of a modern coin carrying an old soul is exactly why collectors find it so fascinating. It represents more than just currency, it's a bridge between the past and present. Value and big money in circulation. Now here's the part everyone loves: the value. While a regular 2013 cent might just be face value, certain rare versions, particularly those struck in error, unusual minting conditions, or preserved in perfect uncirculated grades, have shocked the numismatic world. At auctions and private sales, these coins have been reported with starting values around $350,000 or $0.35 million, and in higher grades, or with unique characteristics, their worth can climb dramatically higher. Collectors are willing to pay such staggering amounts because rarity drives value. Combine that rarity with the nostalgia of the wheat design and the iconic Lincoln portrait, and you have a coin that becomes not just currency, but a treasure. Final thoughts: so, the 2013 Liberty 1-cent wheat-style penny is more than just a coin, it's a modern marvel wrapped in historic tradition. It proves that even in today's world, where coins are mass-produced, extraordinary rarities can emerge that capture the imagination of collectors and investors alike. If you ever come across a 2013 penny in your change, take a closer look, you might just be holding onto a small fortune. Thank you for joining me on this exciting journey into the world of rare U.S. cents. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into coins that could be worth a fortune. Who knows, your pocket change might just contain the next $1 million discovery. That's your professional and engaging script. Would you like me to also create a shorter, catchy YouTube title, description for this video? Today, we're diving into the mysterious and highly valuable 1981 Liberty 1-cent wheat penny, a coin that has collectors buzzing and treasure hunters checking their pockets. Could this tiny cent really be worth $350,000 or even up to $0.35 million in circulation today? Let's find out. History of the 1981 Liberty 1-cent. In 1981, the United States Mint was still striking the classic Lincoln cent, featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. By this year, the penny was in a period of transition. Rising copper prices forced the mint to consider a major change, moving from the traditional 95% copper and 5% zinc composition to a cheaper copper-plated zinc planchet. The Denver Mint, marked with the D mint mark, produced over 5.37 billion cents in 1981 alone. That makes this coin very common in circulation, at least at first glance. But here's where it gets interesting. Rare errors, unique die varieties, and pristine uncirculated conditions can transform an everyday penny into a collector's dream coin. Why the 1981 wheat penny can be valuable now, you might be asking. How could a coin minted in the billions possibly reach values in the hundreds of thousands or even millions? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and errors. Error coins. Some 1981 cents show double dice, off-center strikes, or transitional planchet errors where the coin may have been struck on experimental or leftover metal. High-grade condition. A coin graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can command massive premiums. Mint state red examples, with their original luster intact, are among the most sought after. Collector demand. As the last full year of copper cents, 1981 issues especially from Denver are historically significant. That fuels interest and higher bidding wars among serious numismatists. The big money current market value. Here's the jaw-dropping part. While circulated 1981 pennies might only be worth a few cents, special examples have been appraised and traded for extraordinary sums. Reports suggest that rare and unique versions of the 1981 Liberty 1 cent are now valued starting from 35万美元 in circulation, and in some cases, elite collectors have estimated values approaching $0.35 million or more. That's right, what looks like just another penny could actually be worth more than most luxury cars, homes, or even a lifetime of savings. It proves again why careful coin hunting pays off. Tips for collectors, you treasure hunters. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon a 1981 penny, here's what you should do. Check the mint mark, look for the clear D beneath the date. Inspect for errors, use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, missed strikes, or off-center details. Condition matters. Bright red, uncirculated coins carry the highest premium. Get it graded. If you suspect you have something rare, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Remember, even small details can turn an ordinary penny into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. So there you have it, story of the 1981 Liberty 1 cent wheat penny, a coin that represents history, rarity, and incredible value. Next time you're checking your pocket change, keep your eyes sharp. You never know when you might be holding a fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Numismatics Coins History, and ring the notification bell so you never miss another story about coins that could make you rich. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting. Would you like me to also create a short, catchy YouTube video title加description加text keywords for this script so your video can rank better on search? Today, the demand for 1978 wheat pennies continues to grow. Numismatists and investors around the world compete for high-grade certified coins, and rare varieties are breaking records in coin auctions. Collectors aren't just buying history, they're investing in legacy. That's why these coins, once worth a single cent, are now part of the multi-million-dollar numismatic market. Final thoughts. So, next time you're looking through your old coin jar or inherited collection, keep an eye out for the 1978 Liberty 1 cent wheat penny. Who knows? You might just be holding a piece of history worth big money, possibly starting from $350,000 and climbing higher. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history and value, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Numismatics Coins History for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. And as always, happy collecting! Would you like me to also create a shorter version of this script that's under 2 minutes, perfect for YouTube Shorts, so you can post both a full-length video and a trending short for maximum reach? Today's market. Stay tuned, because you don't want to miss this. History of the 1977 Liberty 1 cent. The year was 1977, and America was celebrating its bicentennial spirit just a year after the 200th anniversary of independence. The Denver Mint, marked by the small d under the date, produced hundreds of millions of Lincoln cents this year. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln, a design first introduced in 1909 to commemorate his 100th birthday. On the reverse, we find the classic wheat ears design, symbolizing prosperity and America's agricultural roots. By 1977, the wheat penny had already become a cherished part of U.S. coinage history, loved by collectors for its symbolism, craftsmanship, and rarity in certain mintages. Value and rarity now, here's where things get exciting. While most 1977 D pennies in circulation are only worth face value, there are rare varieties, high-grade examples, and error coins that have stunned collectors. In uncirculated condition, a typical 1977 D penny might fetch just a few dollars, but rare error strikes, off-center coins, double dice, and exceptionally high-grade specimens certified by PCGS or NGC can skyrocket in value. Some of these rare finds are now being valued in the hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars due to collector demand and historical significance. And here's the shocking part. Certain 1977 D Liberty 1 cents in pristine condition or with rare errors have been reported with valuations starting from $350,000 all the way up to millions of dollars in auctions. Yes, you heard that right. $0.35 million and beyond. Why so valuable? The high values stem from a combination of historical importance linking America's Lincoln legacy with 20th century coinage, condition rarity only a handful exist in near-perfect state, error coins unique mistakes make these coins one of a kind, collector demand with Lincoln cent collectors worldwide, competition drives prices up. What to look for in your change if you have a 1977 D Lincoln cent, check carefully for sharp, crisp details with no wear, possible mint errors like double die obverse, repunch mint marks, or off-center strikes, a glossy, red luster which indicates high mint state quality. Who knows? You might be holding onto a coin that could change your financial future. So there you have it, 1977 D Liberty 1 cent wheat penny, a small piece of copper with the power to be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more coin history and hidden treasures, and share this with fellow collectors. Who knows, you might just inspire someone to check their pocket change. Thanks for watching Numismatics Coins History. Until next time, happy collecting! Would you like me to also create a shorter, catchy version of this script so you can use it for YouTube Shorts or TikTok Reels to attract quick attention?